Equality gets no timeouts or tryouts or second chances. February reminds us we can change our circumstances.
We give thanks to the athletes who took big risks, who beat the odds despite being oddballs because of their skin. But to change the status quo, you have to be willing when silence is comfortable. Speaking out is an act of resistance. This is the month we remember.
But more importantly, we dream
of something bigger.
The Chargers' leading rusher this season was Austin Ekeler. Sure, he went undrafted 5 years ago, but that's just the start of his lengthy NFL resume. Top 5 in rushing touchdowns this season. Los Angeles is full of stars, and he's one of them for the Los Angeles Chargers. And here he is, the man himself. We have Austin Ekeler with us on set, along with Brady Quinn and Ryan Harris. And you're brought to us by Sleep Number, the official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. They just donated to your foundation. Can you tell us about that and what it's going to do?
Yeah, shout out to Sleep Number, for being more than just, a bed, offering company. So, they're donating to my foundation, Austin Ekeler Foundation, and we've been implementing resources around the LA community this far, but we're going to reach out to other communities, but just really providing resources to people to get started and get an opportunity in life.
We appreciate it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's awesome cause. Great work on your part. I want to talk to you about the season. I'll first start off by just asking you this. Do you like going for fourth downs?
It's grown on me, Our coach believes in us, I believe in us, and, our coach is aggressive, and he sticks to his sayings.
I was going to say, as an offensive guy, you have to get pretty excited about it. I know your quarterback's talked about it. I want to get it from the running back, though, too, because a lot of fourth and shorts. Are there ever times where you're like, hey, man, maybe we should be throwing the football here and give it to the running back?
Look, he puts us in a position where, hey, your back's against the wall. And, I think, we've shown, especially if you watched our last game against the Raiders, that, we tend to play our best when it's like, hey, everything's on this down. This is everything. And so our coach believes in us, and that's why he's so aggressive, right? He wouldn't be if he didn't believe in us.
And you got a great quarterback in Justin Herbert. As an offensive lineman, when you got a passing and running attack, it changes. How has it changed for you playing with Justin Herbert and his success running the football?
Yeah, it's been a lot different as far as, the knowledge and the play of Phillip Rivers, and then transitioning to a young guy, Justin Herbert. Very talented guys in different ways, and so playing with Justin's been an adjustment, because he can move a little bit more out of the pocket. So now I got to get more creative and to get open. When Phillip was in there, it was just like, hey, where you at? And dump it down. But it's been a great adjustment because just seeing him grow as a person, grow as a leader, grow on this team, and see the talent that he's had so early in his career is pretty incredible.
You guys were able to beat Cincinnati back in Week 13. You had 103 yards, 1 TD. When you think of what the Rams are going up against, what makes Cincinnati's defense so tough?
Yeah, they got a lot of solid players, right? They got a lot of solid players. Here's the thing with their defense. Their run stop, they got their front, right? Their front is solid. Against us, they had a lot of solid linebackers as well, because we actually had a hard time running the ball against them. And so a lot of those yards, did come through the air for me. But when, like I was talking about, when your back's against the wall, it brings the best out of you. It's going to bring the best out of both these teams, and I think it's going to be a great game.
Austin, what do you guys need to do to take the next step? Because I look at your roster. You guys are stacked. You're loaded. Is it just staying healthy? Is it just being more consistent and not riding that roller coaster throughout the course of the season?
Yeah, it's definitely the consistency factor, man. It's consistency. And, we have a game where it's like, man, we looked unstoppable. And then we come out.
The team is playing for the Super Bowl.
Right, exactly. We beat a few playoff teams, right? And then now we're, in the next game, like against the Texans, for example, it was like, hey, guys, we need to go in and win this game, secure our playoff spot. And then just like inconsistency, we were just not the team that we thought we were. And so it comes back to our preparation. It's going to be a new, group of guys, and it's going to be coming into, okay, let's set the standard and let's ride it throughout the season and try to hold it.
You're one of the best running backs at making people miss, right? So not only what do you see, but what's that thought process? Like, how soon are you like, oh, I got him, and then you're moving on to the next one? How quick does that happen in the game?
Right. I think it's, just my play style has become just so elusive, right, where it's almost like it doesn't even really look elusive, right? But because it's just little subtle movements, right? And I'm a low, stature guy, and so it doesn't take a lot for me to break, right? I don't have a lot of body where it's like over dramatic or anything like that, or it's just like a quick little turn, and that's all it takes for me to get by you.
I want to know, how has Sleep Number been able to improve your performance? We see you out there on Sundays, and as Ryan said, you're just one of the most dynamic players out there on the field.
Yeah, when it just comes to like a routine as an athlete, there's all different parts, but sleep's obviously a huge part, in everyone's life. Like if you don't get enough sleep, how do you feel in the morning? Usually tired, and that affects the rest of your day. And it's great with Sleep Number for multiple reasons, just because they have, the technology in the bed that adjusts to you when you're sleeping. But the data points that I actually can get throughout the season, it's really fun for me, because after the season, I'll go back and look at the data from me sleeping throughout the entire season with a sleep expert. And I could tell where I injured my ankle during the season because my sleep consistency went down. And actually, it's really spot on too, because a couple of my best nights of sleep were a couple of my best games.
There you go.
But yeah,
it's all about the data.
Right. It all comes together. It tells you, what you need to know. It tells you, if you're consistent or not, if your routine's working for you, if you need to go to sleep earlier. And so, it brings it all together.
We'll get a prediction here in a second, but I want to ask you just about home field advantage for the Rams. Obviously, it's a stadium you guys share, but I think there's been a lot of talk about, away teams kind of coming in and dominating, taking over. Do you suspect you're going to see more of the Cincinnati Bengals contingent in SoFi for the Super Bowl?
No, I think the Rams fans are going to come out for this one.
I mean, you can be honest with us.
I
It's
can be
Chargers.
honest.
You guys have your own fan base.
Here's the thing. Yeah, we have a fan base here, but look, it's in California. Like, look at this backdrop, right?
Yeah.
People like to come out. It's like a vacation for them. It's like a vacation for them, right?
Yourself.
And then come out and come watch a game. Yeah.
One of the things fans don't know is when you have a great running back, that running back gets their O-linemen some gifts,
Right.
right?
Did you bring Ryan anything?
Brady took us to get some chicken parmesan once a week when we were in college. Austin, what'd you do for your offensive line after your fantastic season this year?
Yeah, put me on the spot there. But,
Come on, man. You got to hold them accountable.
This man holding me accountable. We got to work on the gifts for sure.
Well, how about you get him some Sleep Number beds? How about that?
That would be a hookup.
There we go.
Hey,
That would be a
candy
hookup.
and food, lineman's best friend. Just get a little grab bag of some Skittles,
There you go.
a couple
You
Quest
could
bars.
take a Sleep Number bed, though, couldn't you?
I mean, yes, it has to be sturdy, though. I mean, Sleep
yeah,
Number's sturdy, but
Only a
definitely.
few more sleeps until the Super Bowl. Give us a prediction.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I think it's going to be close, but I'm taking the home team, taking the Rams.
All right, we appreciate the time, Austin.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
absolutely.
being
Thank you.
here. All right, don't go anywhere. Much more coming to you from our live set in Los Angeles. Getting ready for Super Bowl 56 all week long, live from LA. Keep it here on CBS Sports HQ.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.